So how do you thoroughly clean it? Now, obviously, Stephanie, you know my problem. You know my bum crack issues.
You can't eat us. You come out with a cotton pad soaked in glycolic acid and wipe that man's anus down. Get the crack out. And if you see a hint of brown,
that balloon hole.
if you see a hint of brown, game over.
You know the cotton bud in there, tiny creases.
I'm just gonna quickly clean it. He's gone flaccid. The moment has passed. Everywhere smell like acid and alcohol. He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it no more.
I put on rubber gloves.
You put on rubber gloves. I'm just gonna quickly clean this. Like you're about to perform laser hair removal or some shit.
Hello, welcome. Hi guys, I don't know what that was. Why did you do that? What voice was that?
I don't know.
You're so gross.
Hello, welcome. We just like our podcast.
Don't. Hi guys, we're normal, we promise. We're normal, we promise.
They'll never have a crush on me.
No, but I feel like I'm uncrushable.
You can have the people have a crush on you.
Do you see the things I say on this podcast?
It's absolutely impossible. Yeah, when you don't speak.
But
you can look at me by my facial expression, just know I'm a hyena. So just don't bother.
The thing is, in day-to-day life, I'm more unhinged than you. So how you do this on the podcast?
Yeah, but this is how I am. I'm worse at home.
Really?
I'm worse at home. Imagine you see some shit. I'm surprised he's still with me.
Because I'm annoying.
I'm annoying. Like that voice that I do, like I'll wake him up with that. And then laugh like this. It's actually like having a crush on me that has to be like the most like disgusting experience of your life. You'll be so angry at yourself.
Like, how did you get yourself
How did you, like, why do you
100%.
like her?
100%.
I've ordered demure.
That
Is
you
this
can
hyena?
find.
Is this hyena that you chose?
And the thing is, I feel like I like men that like demure babes.
Yeah.
And it's
I like
crazy.
a challenge. Because
It's
I'm
a
like, do
crazy
you like
scene.
that? Do you like the classy?
Because you came over here.
I like a challenge. If you're like, oh yeah, I like classy demure, I'm like, really?
Oh.
Watch this. You know the Usher tiny desk?
Yeah.
It's like, watch this. I'm like, bet. I'm sure you do. And now you're angry at yourself at home because it's the hyena.
So upset.
I'm so sorry.
Because I will rock your world.
I'll rock your world.
But hey, guys, welcome to We Just Got Here podcast. We're two best friends. And every week we come together to talk about the chaos of life and letting everybody know that adulthood is really not that serious.
It's not that serious, really. As you can see, look how I opened up the podcast. I'm 31.
We're big children. Soon to be 32, babes.
That's a really serious age, you know.
It really isn't.
No, it's a serious age. Like, you're not, you just turned 30, you're 32. You're actually 32.
I feel like I've been 32 for years.
No, that's because you like to age yourself. I don't know why you do that.
My parents.
You know it's bad luck
Is
in
it?
Igbo culture. You're aging yourself beyond your time.
But my parents have always done this to me. What do you want?
No.
This is childhood trauma, really.
I'm 31 until I'm not 31. And then I might be 32.
I mean, also my 32 years. Actually, I've got, probably my win and L of the week, actually. I've got a new one, obviously. Because the way I'm bringing in 32 this year, yeah. Stephanie, all my money for the year has been spent.
Yeah, that's because you're going on party holiday.
First in my life.
I mean, love that for you.
Boy.
I'm trying to go Brazil.
Oh, sexy.
But trying to go Brazil. Eat some, where they eat there? I feel like they have akara. Am I making that up? I'm pretty sure they have akara.
They probably have a version of it.
Yeah, they do, because of the Yoruba slaves that, let me not get too deep in it. But slave trade. But yeah, they have akara there. But yeah, I'm trying to go Brazil for my birthday this year. Be in the sun. I really like being in the sun.
Sorry. I was about to be so sassy. I was about to be no shit Sherlock, but
no, those shit. Remember, I had Jordan, so be careful now. Don't sick shame me.
No, but I'm not sick shaming you.
Yes, you are. I'm saying I like to be in the sun because
most
I literally
people
need it.
Do like to be in the sun,
but a lot of people like winter.
Who?
A lot of people.
Who?
The people that say, "Oh yeah, I like winter because then I can dress," and then they don't dress, just wear a coat. They literally just wear a coat, hat and scarf.
So, whilst we're on the topic, because this is definitely my L of the week, right? Stephanie, how can I plan for so much money to leave my account?
Yeah,
as in all the money for the year.
That's because every banner and flyer that you see that has off graphic, you must invest your money in it.
Oh my God!
You're still falling for flyer events.
Oh,
that's why.
Stephanie. And the thing is, yeah, because why is everyone releasing now? Obviously, it's April's coming up, isn't it?
Of course, for a new financial year. Bonus is dropping. They said, I need to grab that before she buys a bag.
Do you get? So, I thought it was London babes, but actually it's a lot of people across the UK that are doing this battle. If you see the fight that was fighting this morning, because obviously, so for those that don't know, there are 2 events that are happening in September that a lot of the young peoples are going to. One is an event called R&B Slow Jams and R&B and Slow Jams, and another is called Freedom Street Europe. Now,
I ain't never heard of that one.
You would? Oh no, you wouldn't. So Freedom Street it originally happened in Jamaica. It was the Vibes, the festival that Vibes Cartel performed at. Right. So that happened in Jamaica. So we've known about R&B and Slow Jams because they had one last year. Cool. So we knew it's going to be September. Same country that it's going to be in. Bish bash boom. That was planned. Everyone's like, yeah, where everyone going this year? Great. All the group chats popping off. Then bam, this week, Freedom Street said, hey guys, I know we didn't say none. I know all you bought your tickets to see Vibes Cartel and Wireless, but guess what? Vibes is coming to Malta and he's doing 2 shows, but there's it's a 4-day party, essentially. So everyone's now at the same time as R&B and Slow Jam. So now the group chats are going off because it's like, guys, where are we going? Why are we going to 1, going to 2? Then the promoter of the Vibes Cartel one, this says, so remember, they've announced it on, I think, Wednesday. Mm-hmm. First tickets are dropping on Friday. Stephanie, you gave people 3 days to prepare.
I don't know why they do this. I don't know why they do this.
If you hear the fights that were happening at 10 a.m., people trying to refresh this website, people trying to buy tickets, the 4-day tickets have sold out. This is a pre-sale, by the way. I said no.
This is the case.
I said no. So now, obviously, people, because we're in Malta anyway, everyone's deciding if they're going to go to one or both. And both parties have decided you can't get tickets to individual parties now. So you have to get the
whole thing
for the 4 days. So all of a sudden, your holiday, in which your tickets were going to cost like £300, your ticket to the event will cost like £200-300, are costing £600. We are now haven't even spoken about hotel and flights for a weekend. Steph. Then you add the fact that obviously for me, all the carnival bands have now more or less launched. And so it could be 400. It could be 1,000. Who knows?
I mean, these are all your choices. So I
100%.
I don't feel no way about it. Me and you live 2 different lives because my only concern is getting into the car collector sale as quickly as possible so I can grab my jacket. And I did.
I saw that. I saw the pink one on sale as well, the blue one, the orange one.
I got the brown one. And I got the little skirt, little laser cut skirt for Brazil.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So I can have my cheeks out.
Cute. So yeah, that was my L of the week.
That you're committing yourself to money that you don't want to spend.
So much money.
Because we want to do Paris in September.
No, but I'm so excited because I don't know why it took me at least, Most people have it when 18. So it took me 12 years to do a party holiday.
I've never done a party holiday.
You don't want to though, do you?
No, because I partied in London.
Oh, fair.
Listen, I don't want to go. I thank God I didn't go on a party holiday when I was 18. I would have not come back. I would not have survived that shit. Do you know how I was at 18?
No.
Damage,
why?
not
Because
healed.
you were hiding from me when we was 18.
I was high as hell.
Fair.
At 18. Damaged, angry at the world.
Word.
Finding vices.
Word.
I can't go on a party holiday. I could barely do Freshers Week. Freshers Week.
Did you even do it? In the uni we shared together? Did you even do Freshers Week there?
Yeah, I did the White Freshers Week, child. I did the White Freshers Week.
We're so different.
You were all up in ACS.
I was so up in ACS.
I went to one ACS meet. I said, you lot are full of shit. I never came back again.
Bro, it was like the whole of South London. It was just South London.
I was like, why would I come from Newham to uni to experience a different side of life, only to be sucked into the same old politics again?
Yeah,
my dear, I stayed with the white friends and I partied. I partied hard.
Oh my God.
But I did party with...
You did. Do you know what?
Because Lola had to bring me to my room, my thong.
In your thong?
My thong. I don't know where my clothes were.
Do you know what? I value our moments in uni though, because they were sparse, don't get me wrong. Because what was it? How long did you stay there? 3 months, if that?
I was there for 6.
Were you there for 6?
I was there for 6.
They were sparse, right? Our moments in uni together. But they were strong moments. Like they were strong moments. Like you definitely were there when there was a whole passer happening in the first week with a boy.
Yeah.
Because someone was shouting at the boy for being with me or something like that. Yeah. And I remember we having the debrief like, Chris, I've got to tell you. And I was like, I remember saying, oh yeah, he told me already. Stupid, useless man. Anyway.
Oh my God, that boy. The
most stupid, useless man. Still
as
stupid and useless.
Coach, going back to London, I just want to leave all you bitches behind. All your drama and nonsense.
Do you know what, yeah? But I get it because there was something about DMU at the time, yeah, that everybody wanted to escape. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what it was. Everyone wanted to escape.
After the chaos that I escaped in Newham, I want to go to uni to find peace. And you're bringing drama. It came to a point, yeah, if people that even went to school, I wouldn't even look at them. I don't care. Sixth form.
Yeah, because there were people that we went to school with.
And I was walking past like I didn't know them. Don't talk to me. Because especially the first week, because everyone was like, oh yeah, come to my room. After one room visit that I did, and I clocked what was going on, I said, I'm staying in my room. I pay for my own suite double bed. I scanned my parents.
You having a time there.
Let me stay there.
God, I was cooking for everyone.
You were cooking for everybody. But so, actually, you know what? My friends were too. Because one of my flatmates had a friend called Michael. Shout out to Michael because he was actually super lovely. And he used to come over and cook for us.
Oh, that's lovely.
I would have movie night. He'll cook like lasagna, like rice, chicken, all sorts. And we'll eat and watch a movie.
It was such a nice
I was
time,
living my best life. Even that I was drunk somewhere in a bar and liquid.
This is so interesting because I would be in liquid envy.
Yeah.
Envy. Drop into liquid and then envy.
Yeah, envy. I'll be liquid. You know, they had them little stand. They had them stand. Yeah, I'll be there.
I would be sweating my ass off to funky
drunk,
house.
Just in the club sweating.
That's the time people would cut shapes as well.
Cutting
shapes.
But yeah, that was the time. Because when I was 18, my whole thing was just like experimenting. And I was very outgoing. I'm still quite outgoing, but I was outgoing back then in a different way because I was trying to find advice. So it's like anything.
Yeah, you're open to try things.
I'm open to try. What that was that absinthe 80%.
So
someone offered that to me. I didn't even buy it. I say, yeah. I didn't know the person from Adam. I was on the floor. I woke up in a random bedroom in the house.
I feel like I've seen you drunk as well. I would have. That makes sense.
I feel like everyone's seen me drunk back then.
Fair.
I act like it's not the same person, but there's definitely a picture of me at a bus stop, passed out, trying to get to work in my River Island uniform.
Where were you working? Central?
Yeah, Oxford Circus. I suffered in that stock room. Oh my God. But yeah, what was the L of the week?
That was my L.
Win of the
What
week,
was my
sorry.
win of the week? I have made every so often I make a viral recipe. And this week it was drug eggs.
It weren't me.
So it's like essentially marinated egg, I'm not gonna lie to you.
So why do they call it drug egg?
Because apparently it's so addictive. So it's like this egg. So you boil the eggs, whatever have you, de-shell them, and then you put them in a mix of like some water, soy sauce, sesame oil, onion, garlic. I think you could put chili in there if you wanted and spring onion, and you leave it to marinate overnight. And actually, it's really nice. Obviously, we be on our gain stuff. We be on our gain stuff. So any creative way to eat egg that's not carnivore is fun.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna fry it.
Fair.
Until coconut oil.
Fair.
I haven't got time to be so good. I told you, but I struggle to eat boiled egg. Do you know how long it takes me to eat a boiled egg?
Why?
I don't know. It's just something about it. It's very nya. You can't rush a boiled egg like that. It's very nya.
No, but you can if you want. The thing is, because people do
I can't because the yolk is too nya. Like you gotta chew that bitch. You can't just swallow the yolk like that. I can't. It takes me mad long to eat a boiled egg. It even pisses me off because sometimes I'm in the rush. I'm just like trying to chew it.
No, because you have to cut a boiled egg into pieces.
Yeah, but I will choke on that yolk. I gotta chew that first, man. Maybe the egg white I can swallow, but that yolk is too. I've gotta chew it.
To be fair, the way we're supposed to make it is so it's supposed to be boiled for 6 minutes exactly, so it's jammy on the inside.
No, thank you.
But I can never get the jamminess right.
Boil that embryo. I don't need those semi-cooked embryo. If I'm gonna eat the egg, boil that embryo hard.
Do you know the first time I ate a runny egg was at my white friend's house, and I was so confused by it because I was like, "Is this cooked?" And they were like, "Yeah,
This runny egg.
Dip the soldiers in." And I was like,
I never got that one. I do like a runny egg with my like an English breakfast, but for me to intentionally dip bread in raw egg as a Nigerian,
it's not raw.
It goes completely against my religion and my tribe. I can't. Okay, if I'm eating egg and bread, the egg must be fried. Very some onions and pepper. If I'm eating it with bread, I'm not dipping nothing in nothing.
It is nice though. I just can't get it right. Now and also I don't have egg cups, which is also a thing because you need egg cups for soldiers.
I hope my kids never discover this because I'm never making it for them.
Oh.
They'll ask for egg and running egg and soldiers. They'll get bread and fried egg. There you go. Dip it. Dip it.
How's your week been?
My week has been busy. My win of the week is that, as you can see, my front of the hair is done. Man, I'm free. My front of the hair is done.
So nice.
Thank you. So now I can wear this hair for. She was like, try and wear it for 4 weeks. I was like, sister, please. The back is about 8 weeks old. We ain't doing that. So I go to the gym. This thing is gonna smell. I'll give you 2 weeks and then we'll come back and do my next hairstyle. But yeah, I'm just happy that my hair is actually done at the front so I look presentable again. And I don't have to be attached to my bandana. So that's my win of the week. Oh, and I got my bits that I wanted from the Kai Collective cell. I had to connect to my hotspot in the middle of Battersea Power Station.
When was that? 2 days ago? Or today? No, it's
yesterday.
Yesterday.
I sat there and I said, I must get my coat and I must get my skirt. And I did. So I'm happy. I got that coat for like a fraction of the price. I think it's usually like 320 something pounds.
Like 90.
It was 118.
Okay.
I was like, sis, need that. Got it. So happy about that. My L of the week, my people. I have developed an addiction and no, it's not to a drug. Vinted got me. Vinted, I scroll on that thing like it's Instagram now. I cannot tell you the amount of packages I've received from Vinted this week. I'm too ashamed. Just that I be buying shit. And the thing is, my new favorite thing to do is lowball people. So if you put it up for 15, me, I'm offering 5 and you accept it because you're desperate. And it works. So I've been getting so much good stuff, so many like good things from Vinted. But it's just not, I'm trying to be sensible with my money and Vinted is not helping because I be scrolling that bitch. I be buying shit that I don't even need. I've got a pair of mules coming through. I don't even know if I like them, but they were £5. I said, fuck it. And they've been more. And I was like, hey, why not? That's not the way to think. Because one thing about me, especially if it's connected to Apple Pay, I can spend.
Is Vinted connected to Apple Pay?
You can pay with Apple Pay. Or if you store your card on it, it's just like one click, done. It is bad for people like me. I'm one of those people, I genuinely think I can spend £1 million in an hour. I can spend £1 million in an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have so many things in my head that's already organized.
No.
So when
that's
I hit
why
get £1 million,
I was like, you know what?
All I have to do is check out my carts. That's what I have to do, and it's gone.
So I can finally.
I can find it.
Yeah. Yeah. I would.
Call up Ahmed, that G-Wagon that you wrapped last week. Yeah, run it. I've got the money now.
Like that's the first thing that came to my head.
Car. House, a couple of bags, a couple of pieces of jewelry, couple of trainers. Nah, I can blow it. I was looking at a 40 grand dining table the other day. Don't play with me. Don't let me see money. Don't let me see money. My taste is expensive to a fault. I can't even afford myself at this point.
Word.
I cannot afford myself.
And the thing is, when you have expensive taste, it's just long. Existing
long.
Is actually jarring.
Existing is depressing. Because I'm not living the life that I'm meant to live. I'm living a subpar version. And people come and oh, you're so lucky, you've got this and that. You don't understand. I'm not meant to be here. I'm not meant to be here.
I hear it.
It's just a very subpar version.
So at that time, those times you were small perfume and it's like, oh, that's 500.
Oh, man.
Why, man?
And it's that one that I like. All that ones I didn't like
I'm telling you.
Is that one I was like,
why,
this
man?
one slaps. That happened to me in Selfridges.
Bro.
I thought this is beautiful scent. Just like, yeah, £300. I said, of course.
It
won't be the £60 one that I would like.
I hate it for
me.
It's
the £300 one.
Especially with scents, it's always the case. Like I was, oh, this is nice. £500, £200.
And the worst thing is that, if that contactless pay limit goes up to 500, I'll tap it. I'll tap it. You see, Apple Pay, there's a reason why I only have 2 cards on there.
Yeah, you have to.
And they're both debit cards. Because if I put my Amex there, disgusting.
So
I'm 2 stops away from Selfridges. It's too dangerous for me. I work 2 stops away from Selfridges. I can't.
But what I did, have you done your L?
Yeah, my L of the week is that I'm addicted to Vinted. But I will recommend it as an alternative shopping site rather than going straight to the stores. I know some people have like a thing about, lightly used goods or like secondhand. Not me, boy. Some of the stuff are brand new and some of them are in really decent condition. And why would I pay £40, £50 at Zara and I can get it for 5?
Also, I need everyone to get a grip because if you were doing, like some of us were doing, vintage market, you can shop on Vinted.
You can shop on Vinted. You're not above Vinted. If I can do it, you can do it. And
that's true.
If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me.
True. The type of person you are.
If you know how deluded I am, me that I'm even disgusted that I'm not Prime Minister right now. How dare I fail myself like that? If I can do Vinted, you can. You get, honestly, some great finds on there. I've got like 4 bags already that have come through.
That's sexy.
And I'm like, oh, I'm ready for summer. The looks, the sandals. I don't know where my sandals are. That's very random, but I can't find a single. I don't know where
they disappear.
I put my summer shoe.
They turn into like pumpkins.
They must do, or rats, and just run around because I don't. Where are all my summer shoes?
After September, they just turn into dust. I swear to God.
My toes are done. No slipper in sight
at all. Can't find them.
Not one.
Don't know where they are.
Or I just have 1 foot of a slipper. I swear I can't find the other one anywhere.
Because they fly. The minute it's like Cinderella. The minute they know their time is over,
they're gone. I'm like, why am I always buying sandal and slipper every year? Why can't I find the slipper from last year?
Girl.
Where are you?
Girl, it doesn't make any sense. But what I did want to talk about, obviously, Our baby is a year old. Yes, me and Stephanie have a child together. Give me your fucking hand.
You wish I've pushed your baby out. You wish.
We had a conversation actually about how you treat my child. And you will avoid them by any means necessary.
But I would avoid my own children too. I love them, but if they come out anything like me, actually no. If they come out anything like me, I would obviously I would love them. They're my children. Madly.
Oh yeah, we have to disclaim this because
someone comes out, oh my God, you're not gonna be such shit parents. Shut up.
You take us way too seriously. Stop it.
I've planned my children's weekends. Okay? Saturdays, we'll go out for activities. Sundays, we bake and cook together, eat at the table. Someone's going to be in the comments like, you lot have a distorted fantasy about how motherhood is. You're not going to have time to cook with your children on Sunday. You won't.
You know, that's very normal. But also, like, anyway, sorry. Because I grew up in a house where we cook and eat together every Sunday until I was like, 20-something.
Bro, because I'm just like, a lot of people don't know how to cook.
Really?
A lot of people don't know how to cook, and I don't blame them because I say this all the time. I taught myself how to cook. A lot of people think that my mom taught me how to cook because I cook well, but actually I taught myself to cook from a young age. Like before, I think my mom only ever taught me how to cook egg one time. Apart from that, I taught myself how to cook, but I always said that I will teach both my daughters and my sons, God willing, to cook because I don't know how so many adults, especially men, are just existing and they don't know how to cook. Can't even fry an egg.
That is insane.
Just relying on women. Do you know how insane? What if you fall into the hands of a wicked woman? One day you do something wrong. Now you're starving for the rest of your life.
Also, everyone, I just need you to be aware that, anyway, there's such things as judge. There's such...
Now she's peeing in your food.
Bro, there's such things as blood magic.
Because you don't know how to fry egg.
No, you thought I found a string.
You found a tampon inside your string.
In your curry. And you don't even know why.
Why?
The rice and peas is a bit more purple than usual.
A tad bit too purple.
You even know what the hell's happened.
Learn how to cook. That's one I said I would definitely make sure that I teach my children how to cook. And they get used to cooking from a very young age. So it's not like this whole gender role thing. So my sons aren't in uni packing girls so they can get jollof. Please.
That is strange. That's so sad.
But anyway, that was way off topic. Sorry. What were you talking about? Oh yes, the baby is one. Guys, we have been podding for a whole year.
53 weeks exactly.
Okay.
I know what.
See, this is what I mean. You start shit. And then when I respond, they'll come and say,
I didn't say anything
it's
wrong.
me that's coming to flog you.
Are we not on week 53?
Okay, but why do you have to bring it up?
Because that's where we're at.
No, because you knew we argued about it last week. Don't try and gaslight me. Don't try and gaslight. You know why you said it.
I'm just saying.
You know why you said it.
I'm saying it because it's true.
You know why.
I'm saying it because it's apparent.
Guys,
are you looking at the episode? Does it say 53?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm talking about the first birthday. You're talking about weeks. Why?
I'm just saying.
Why?
I'm just saying.
You just need to provoke me.
Anyway,
this must be an episode of celebration. You're just coming with your nonsense once again.
It's actually not nonsense.
It is
it's factually correct.
Because you know you're starting the argument.
Factually correct.
You're actually trying to set me up to look like the bad guy. There's someone's gonna come and be like, Steph shouts too much. Shut the fuck up. Don't listen. Don't listen then. How about that?
To be fair, now we're on the topic. Obviously, our baby's 1 year old, and in true us fashion, we have seen such madness. And we're coming on to all you lot that have said madness. And not necessarily you lot, because you like the cousins. Like, you know us here. No, but like our YouTube and Spotify listeners, they know the steez. They know they know us. They're like our cousins. They come in the room. They're gang. On social media now. Ha! The strangers.
They have flogged us. They have flogged me. They flogged my family.
Yeah, guys. The other ones, the outsiders, when they get a taste of us, they eat us the fuck up.
Not all the time though. But you have the odd few.
No, I've had it quite a while. I've had breakdowns across this year.
Oh God.
But okay, before we go into that, like, what? Because obviously there's stuff we've learned. Because obviously we're no longer baby podcasters, we're toddlers. So, like, your first year, how's it been? What have you learned about yourself? I've seen a change in you, actually.
I think everyone's seen a change in me from the first episode when I looked.
Oh, we look so dry.
Well fed, but hungry at the same time. Don't know how I executed that. We look dry.
We look dry.
Not even lip liner inside.
Girl, where was the lip liner? And the thing is, I'm sure I've been wearing lip liner for years.
I don't know what happened that first episode. We look poor.
Stop it. There was a distinct lack of razzle dazzle.
The razzle dazzle was not that. It was flat.
It was just flat. Like sparkling water that's been left open for a while.
I had like 4 braids.
Like it's like you could taste what it could be.
It could be.
But it's not that.
It's not that.
It's like, it's literally that. You know when you pour sparkling water in a glass and you leave it? Yeah. And then you're like, was this always still? Or
we look like we're struggling. How would I say I've changed? Or what have I learned? I've learned that I'm better than I thought I was at stuff, at this. I was always the person who like, I didn't want to be perceived. Mostly due to drama, because every time I am perceived, I end up in trouble. So I just didn't want to be seen. So I was always that person on Instagram that would post like a dump once a year. Glory be to God. Just a couple of photos, go about my business. Didn't really want to get in the mix. Although I always knew I wanted to do something like this. Yeah. Especially working in the space that I work in. I just couldn't get over the thought of everyone perceiving me and not having control
of her
over the people.
Yeah.
Perceive me, because that was a really big thing for me, because like, especially in my teens and stuff, I think a lot of things happened where I wasn't able to kind of control my narrative, to the point where it was like, there was this perception of me that wasn't necessarily true. So I was always very adamant about being able to control who could perceive me or see what side of me, etc. But actually doing this, I'm just like, it's actually quite freeing. Being able to showcase a personality and like showcase all of you, like this is literally all of me. Like how I am here is how I am with my friends, my family, etc. And I think maybe that me doing this allowed people to get to know me more on a deeper level. Because I'm sure there's people that, again, I think I said this before, I'm sure there's people that have watched this who've probably encountered me in real life and assumed that I'm just a nice, quiet, good girl, and actually come on here, watch this and realize I'm actually a hyena. I find this free, and I'm really happy that we kind of took the step to do this and like put ourselves out there, because it's not easy. It's actually not easy. How else have I changed? Have I changed? I mean, I'd say I've glowed up a little bit. I've got a jawline now.
You gym every morning. You're such a gym girl.
I'm a gym
You're
babe.
a gym babe.
I didn't go today and I'm itching to go tomorrow. I have to do 5 days a week minimum, but that was more... Obviously, I love that, and I think we've kind of been able to kind of see the journey on here. To be honest, I can't really see strong differences. I only see it when I watch back the podcast sometimes when I'm edited. Maybe you don't see it, but I think in that way I've changed. I've become more confident. I think that's kind of shown in like how I express myself through my hairstyles or my dressing and stuff. So I'd say I've changed there. But apart from that, I'm still Steph from the block. I think one thing I've learned is you just never know who you're reaching when you're putting yourself out there, because one thing that really shocked me on this journey was like the amount of people that recognize you in real life. Like, we're not a big podcast. Like, I call us small but mighty. We're still growing. God willing, one day we will be big. But like, even at the size that we're at now, the fact that people still come up to me and be like, do you have a podcast? Oh my God, I love We Just Got Here. I'm just like, what the fuck? How do you, like, how are you, like, I remember on the train, a girl came up to me and showed me that she was listening to We Just Got Here. And I'm like, how do you, like, that's crazy to me. And that's not even to boast stuff. I absolutely love when people come up to us, because we sit here and we record, and obviously we go home, edit whatever and put it out there. But we don't really know who's like watching or listening or stuff like that unless like they comment. And even sometimes they don't have a picture, so you don't know who they are. But to meet people in real life and they actually, and find that they genuinely enjoy what you're putting out there, it's really beautiful. And it's like, it's a different type of like gratitude, because I know a lot of people that want to do this and they're too scared to take that step. But the fact that God gave us the strength to be brave enough to actually be like, take the step and actually do it. I think when I get those kind of experiences where people come up to me and like be like, oh my God, I love the podcast. Like, oh, do you have a podcast? You guys are so funny. I'm like really grateful because I'm like, wow, you actually chose to listen to us. Like, and like, if only you knew how long it took us to get here and actually put this out there. The fact that you guys appreciate it really means a lot because this shit ain't easy and it's not cheap.
Yeah, boy.
It ain't cheap, boy.
Me and Steph had breakdowns today.
It ain't cheap. And what we want to do and where we want to take this podcast, like, it's not cheap, bro. It's not cheap. I may have to stay in my flat an extra couple of years. I don't know. But like, yeah, I think it's just been like, it's been a really interesting journey, but I'm so glad like we took the step to do it because it's like, it's helped me grow as a person. I'm a way, way more confident. I didn't think I could get any more arrogant, but you know, I have, but it's in a good way because it's allowed me to like pursue other things that I was perhaps scared of, like comedy, etc., which you guys have witnessed me pick up. And just like generally just putting myself out there. Like I actually don't get anxious when I post pictures on the Instagram anymore. I don't even think about it. I don't get anxious about talking to the camera on my Instagram
and your
stories.
TikToks.
And my TikToks, like I don't get anxious anymore because I'm just like, shit, I put myself out there every week. Like, it's fine. But one thing I have learned is that everyone's bad. But yeah, what about you?
So what, do you know what? Mine is a bit, so first thing that came to mind is like, see, I don't know how to act when people tell me, because I've had like 2 people come up to me and say, do you have a podcast? And I'm like, every time I'm like, yeah, they were like, oh, I like it. I'm like, thank you so much. But I just feel like I don't come across many people that listen to it or that say it to me. I'm also aware that we work in different industries. So a lot, because by proxy of what I do, we're never going to really have that conversation because everyone kind of has their thing in it. So no one really talks about it. But I love it. Like when people do come up to me, I'm like, oh my God. Like sometimes I just message you like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, now like, message you. But I'd be scared. I'd be scared when they're approaching. I'm like, oh, why are you walking towards me?
And the thing is, you'll have resting bitch face. Like I have resting bitch face. And they'll be like, do you have a podcast?
Do you have a podcast? I'm like, maybe. Why?
Yeah. Oh,
no,
I like it.
I love it. You guys are so funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I never thought that would happen so early on in the journey. I genuinely didn't think it would happen like within the first year. As often as it's not often. It's often enough for me to be like, rah, this is quite early. But then you forget social media as well, like our clips, especially on TikTok.
And that's where the madness comes in.
That's where the madness comes in.
People just move mad. What have I think I've become a lot more thick-skinned. When I first started this, one thing they'll say about me, Stephanie, I will be dissecting it for days. Obviously, I'll be dissecting it to Stephanie, to be fair. And you'd be like, Chris, can you get over this? Like, Chris, it's not a thing. Like, Chris, it's not. And I think eventually it kind of resonated that, you can't please all the people all the time. And this is an issue I've always dealt with even from school. But like, not everyone's going to like you, bro.
Yes.
You might be the nicest person. You might feed everybody. You might just give to every charity. Not everyone's going to like you, so bet. Like, it comes with the territory of putting yourself out there. Do you get me? So I really appreciate that about myself. Have I become a bit more arrogant? A tiny bit.
Maybe confident. Sorry, I got another vintage notification. Sorry.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm more like me and you have such a special relationship. Man.
Sorry, you just called me your baby mum at the beginning of the episode. And now
brother, were you not attacking Lauren?
Okay, because why are you bringing the second one?
So am I or am I not? What's your problem?
You're not. I'm not your baby mum.
Okay, what are we?
But you can't have another baby mum. There you go.
Anywho, I think it's time for your shit.
It is what it is.
But yeah, we have such a special relationship. And it's so empowering that like to echo that in here and then in real life, it's like, like the world has become my safe space. Fuck. Love that. What's the matter, man? Can you take a compliment or some shit?
The love bombing. It's just...
I love bomb like crazy.
You actually use this podcast to love bomb.
No, but like I realized the other day, I think I might love bomb people.
Yeah, you do.
Men also.
Oh, that's embarrassing. I didn't know that about you.
No, I think
You be keeping that quiet.
No, I
think out here telling men that you love them.
What, the men that I'm with?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Why'd you say
I don't know, because I definitely told Manny I love him today, but
do you know how many people I've loved? Do you know how quick I feel love?
You love so. It's just very like how do you even decide that you love these people? You just be loving anybody. I said, Steph, I love him. It smells.
I'm a lover girl. Like, I am the
Maybe
meaning.
you should throw glycolic acid in your heart.
No words. Word. I need to soak that in glycolic acid.
That shit.
Or like
that
scrub.
soap just for
the
3 minutes.
scrub just
dry it out.
Yeah, man, because but I love bomb in the best way possible. But like, yeah, I love. I'm a lover girl.
Fair enough.
But I realized that the things that people call love bombing is also the things I do. Though I'm not love bombing. Do you get it?
Or maybe you are love bombing.
I don't.
You're very much a quagmire.
That's because you think I'm a pervert.
Yeah, I do.
Why?
I know too much.
You know so much.
I know too much.
You know.
So the fact that Brent ain't even in this room scares me. There's no supervision. Leave me alone, please.
Anyway.
I'm on my period. Don't touch me.
I'm gonna molest you, bro. You know, everyone has shags on their period and eats ass now. It's such a normal thing.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's gonna stain. You just have to accept that it's gonna stain. Because I think people think it's gross because they don't want to accept that they're gonna stain. But if you just accept that you're gonna stain and both of you agree that, okay, this is gonna happen, but we're still gonna run it, it's fine, man. Just don't do it on your first day. Maybe not your second if you're a heavy
second
flower.
is crazy. Because the first day you might drip. The second,
third day
and
onwards.
If you're a bit of a blood clot, baby.
Yeah, that's what. First and second day, let the thing pass. Then third, fourth day, you can start.
I get that because it's fizzling
it's
out.
It's going into the barbecue phase.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going into a little BBQ. Then you have like the last day where you're not quite sure if you should go for a panty liner or a pad. Yeah. Then you can run it, man. You can run it.
But also, everyone eats ass.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
I'm not saying that I eat ass. I'm just saying.
She said, by the way, before you jump to conclusions.
I'm not saying I eat ass, but I'm not like against it. Like, if you want to eat the booty, eat the booty.
But I've got a question, yeah, because my bedroom was talking to me about this the other day. So when people eat ass, right? Is everyone running the enema beforehand? Is everyone doing it? Because I feel like they're not.
They're not. Let's be so realistic. I need you guys to please be real. You're not running it not to eat ass.
So how do you thoroughly clean it? Now, obviously, Stephanie, you know my problem. You know my bum crack issue.
You can't eat ass. You come out of a cotton pad soaked in glycolic acid and wipe that man's anus down. Get the crack out. And if you see a hint of brown,
that balloon hole.
If you see a hint of brown, game over.
You know the cotton bud in the creases.
I'm just gonna quickly clean it. He's gone flaccid. Moment has passed. Everywhere smell like acid and alcohol. He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it no more.
I put on rubber gloves.
You put on rubber gloves. I'm just gonna quickly clean this. Like you're about to perform laser hair removal or some shit. It's like, it's a bit hairy down here.
Because I'm like, yeah, you must have to do enema before you do them things.
That's if you're like doing anal, and even then, like, not all sessions are planned.
So hold on, because anal is penetration, right? Yeah. So when you eat the booty hole, where's the tongue going? Because I'm sure it's penetration. Yeah,
but it's like, sir, it's not inside. It's
so
like,
you don't pop it in.
It's not. How long is your tongue? It's not going all the way inside. It's gonna do a little. It's gonna do a little. It's gonna say hi.
So you're not trying to go in.
You might go in.
Brother, so it's giving me an enema is necessary.
No, because like it's not in. So how long is your tongue? Unless you're Cardi B. Like it's a minute. Are we really talking about? Mom, just switch on the TV.
Just skip. Auntie, skip, please.
Dad, leave. He's already left.
said, I don't want to know.
You don't know.
This is what the young people are doing. I don't want to know.
But yeah, like, no. Christian, I'm just like, you must know your capacity and your strengths.
No,
if it ain't for you, it ain't for you.
I'm just saying, I think people want to do it, but they want to do it clean as well. I can't imagine people...
I just like...
Because what if there was like residue?
I would like to think that if a guy wants his ass eaten, he'll have the courtesy to make sure that his anus is clean.
But how do you clean it without an enema is my question.
At the surface? Why must you put the pumpy up you're licking the surface?
Yes, you're licking the surface, but like it's such an intricate... There's so many creases. There's so many creases. Stephanie, what?
I'm not asking you to go eat the man's ass, okay? I'm saying that if a guy wants his ass eaten, I'm going to assume he's going to be courteous enough to actually make sure his anus is clean.
How?
Personally, if I know you're the type whose ass may not be clean, I'm not going to eat your ass because I don't want to get sick.
But how are we saying? Because you're saying clean, but how is he cleaning it? What shower?
Yeah, like wash your asshole.
So nothing cleans the crevices. Because remember, when we shower, it doesn't get into the creaks. Yeah, because we're not doing this.
Bend over and wash your bum.
Okay, and that's enough.
Christian, I can't wipe it down with glycolic acid.
Hey, but
the whole thing's already awkward enough.
It is awkward.
My man needs to
but
spread
we might
his
as well
leg.
be clean while we're here.
My man needs to spread his leg. I don't want to make it even more awkward. I'm just trying to stay in the zone.
Does he perch on is he on his belly and up? Because that's what I think he'd be done. He's got to lie on the front though. Like with a little pillow. No, but how else is it done? Because you have to spread his cheeks open. Wait, what do you mean? No, you must do. How?
He's just bent over and then spreads his ass.
So he will lie down, stomach down. Obviously, you know, I don't know what there's a position that they get the girls to do, but you have a pillow underneath your pelvis. So, so your booty's up a tiny bit. And then obviously you have to open it to then get in there. Just because how are the kids doing it?
Sorry, I'm too mature for this.
How? Because you said the man has to open his leg, but you can
lie on your back and do it. You gotta... I'm sounding like I eat ass.
But that's quite far down.
No, because they open their...
So they're like a baby, just the legs are all up in the air.
Not legs in the air. When did I say legs in the air?
Well, you said that his legs are open.
There's a way where you can do it on your back.
Okay.
Same way you can do anal in missionary. It's a bit of a bend, but you can do it. You can. You just gotta toot the hip up a bit.
Okay.
You gotta toot the hip up.
So he's...
So like, your legs are back, but your hips a bit tooted.
So how we would do smears is what you're saying. The man has to have his legs open like a smear test.
No. Could.
Bet.
Or... I'm trying to think of how this would work. Or... I would think about when you're like sucking. Oh, Mum, go. I can feel your presence. Go, please.
I'm so lucky my mum does not see this.
Just leave, man. We're going to give it fellatio.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about how you could possibly move down there smoothly whilst doing that. So you're still engaged in the activity up there. So something's still keeping that part company.
Okay.
But then your mouth has moved down to the little balloon nut.
So like a little lick down.
I'm thinking about how you can do it in a sexy way that isn't both awkward.
I think he's just got to be on his back, honey. You got to spread the cheeks and just go in there.
Maybe, actually, yeah, man. Suck it from the back. Suck. Get the Johnny.
Bend over.
breasts, and you know how long breasts were. Just
Anyway, how did we get here?
How did we get here? Sorry, happy birthday. Of course, on our first birthday, we'll sneak in booty cheeks somewhere.
It's the fact that it's men's booty cheeks as well.
If anyone's ever got in there asking you, they want to tell us,
please, in the comments, let us know the positions.
Let us know what the positions are so that when we're met with danger, we don't disgrace ourselves.
Because we got to keep up with the kids, Steph. We don't want to be.
I'm out of the game. I ain't got to keep up with shit. I ain't compete. You girlies out there, I feel sorry for you, man. The competition is right.
Yeah, the things you got to be doing.
Them babes are doing stuff out there. They're doing things. I say, is this what you people are doing now? When I was fornicating back in 1990, we were just doing missionary. Back in 1999 when I was fornicating.
Oh my God.
We were doing missionary. Missionary whilst looking, the eyes was freaky. That was like freaky deaky. You get the legs and the shoulder. Woo! You're having a time. Now they're using butt plug. They're doing they eat ass. People are spitting in people's mouths. I like that.
There's so much going on.
But like,
there's so much going on.
I'm like, this is what you people have to compete with. Why wouldn't the dating market be in disarray? People are mad.
It's true. Because once you've hit certain things, you can't go back. Even if you don't love them, you will never get that again. You have to stay.
And I'm not even going to lie to you. If there's certain things I've done, I can never leave you.
Bro.
Because I can't. Bro. I'm not leaving. Not even because I liked it, but it was too much. I can't.
Words.
Where am I going?
Where am I going?
You've seen everything. So you can go and tell another person, let me stay here.
And the thing is, if it's mad enough, when you see each other, you'll remember.
It'll just be that image. I don't, please.
And now I feel shame.
So you have to stay together because I can't risk the chance of us running into each other in public and you just have a flashback.
And I can imagine this is like a dilemma people
just
have.
Up in your groceries. I can't even chat to you back because like, did you even ask?
And you've said it has a smell.
Yeah, but I'm used to that.
You know his particular smell.
Yeah, and they'll come back and I'm just like, when I see him, I don't know exactly what I'm talking about.
But this is the thing. I feel like there's going to be a dilemma somewhere where people are going to be like, you know what? There's this person, I did the wickedest with them. And now I've met the love of my life. But I still think about the wickedness.
I get the sometimes.
And
you might be driving through Beckton one day, you get a bit of a whiff and you're like, it reminds me of him.
Fuck! I miss it. And it can never leave your brain.
How do you present that madness to your new partner and be like, this is what I'm into?
Words.
Well, this is
and
what
I like. And if they're a demure babe, man or woman, what do you do?
If they're demure babe, you're just living the lie. You're just living the lie. Doing your little freaky missionary like it's 1990. Knowing that Jerome was spitting in your mouth. Fucking you through the mattress. Piss everywhere, golden showers everywhere.
Handcuffs
dildos
everywhere.
Hanging from the ceiling.
I'm telling you.
He did a cartwheel into your vagina. And now you got to do missionary again. How do you?
You've had sex upside down.
You've been
hung from the ceiling.
You are hung from the stretched out.
His penis is 7 inches
it's
long.
Just it's curved to the right a bit. It's curved to the right a bit.
He might have had surgery to elongate it now.
And he's nasty. Like he's down with anything. Like you lot even come with like different things you want to try every week. Like, babe, this week I want to try this. You watch a little video for a tutorial and then you try it. And now you're doing missionary with Agnes. This is how you end up hating your partners.
Word. How did we get
the
here?
Nastiest? And we're even running out of time. So whatever we were supposed to speak about us went out the window.
So we have Jesus Christ. Let's do the big roast, right? So like the wildest comments we've received. Because this is quick.
I'm even keeping it PG. They've reduced the bag that I wanted on Vintage.
Sorry.
Guys, I'm not even joking. I say it's the addiction.
Right.
Okay.
Let me start off because I've got mine up here. So, guys, there was this clip we had from our Kyra episode. We were talking about the chicken, right? Eating chicken with your hands on the first date. And I said, I just there must be a form of pretense. And I stand by that. I stand by the facts. Come and eat me up now.
You said it was unhinged.
I did.
You and Cara said it was unhinged. And you know the worst thing about that clip? I was actually defending people that eat chicken with their hands. And I got ate up with these two. They ate me the hell up.
And I'm just, again, I eat chicken with my hands all the time. Give me a KFC, I will. But let me steeze a little bit for the first date. Like, let's do a little
knife and fork.
Yeah, man. Let's act like, you know, we ain't been here before. Because we ain't been here before. So, boom. I've said like, oh, he grabbed the chicken with his hands in Nando's. Oh, unhinged. And obviously in my mind's eye, I was thinking about a whole chicken leg, not like a drumstick and a thigh. I mean, I thought he was doing this. In my mind's eye, right. The men, Stephanie, the men. So anyway, the men came and ate us up. These women are too westernized. The Indian girl acts like she don't eat rice with her hands at home. And you know, when I found recently, when I was going through it, I said, because I know loads of people said madness. But somebody came and said, but they eat dick.
And I did.
Damn right!
And I motherfucking do.
Damn right, King!
With hands, without hands, which way, upside down.
How much did you eat with that?
But they eat dick.
Yep.
I mean, gotta get the ring somehow. Well done. For that. Thank you.
But you know one thing you said, yeah? I don't know if we're going to keep this in, but one thing you said, you were like, they can come up to us about anything, but they can't call us ugly.
No.
Someone was like, they find those stupid, hella dumb, hella dumb, but they find. I said, you know what?
Thank you.
Bet.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's yours?
Thank you. Because call us whatever, but don't lie now. Don't lie. Don't fucking lie. There was one, yes. Okay. There was one. So there was a clip that went viral on TikTok of when I was ranting about hyperpigmentation.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, everyone's like super worried about hyperpigmentation. Like, chill, everyone relax. Someone commented, bear in mind, this person had no profile picture, nothing. Okay. Burned their account clearly. And said, I'm not going to take advice from someone who's not my aesthetic.
What does that even mean?
Well, the person, no profile picture. I'm like, fair enough, because you're at this point, your aesthetic could be Kermit the Frog. I don't know what you look like. But the fact that you're not confident to even put up a profile picture, I'm assuming I look better than you. Because one thing, don't lie.
God, don't
lie. I said...
Because one thing you can't say...
Because I said that you should love yourself more, not burn your skin. It's how I'm taking advice from someone that's not my aesthetic.
Why are you triggered? Why are you triggered?
If I wash off my makeup, we go face for face. Please.
Right.
No, I wear makeup for fun.
Because this is the thing. Don't lie now. Stop lying.
Don't lie, Kermit the
Fine,
Frog.
babe. Don't lie.
Don't lie, Kermit the Frog. Show your picture right now. Sometimes when people comment the madness, I'm like, post your picture now.
Because it's all food and bag
it's
and nature.
Food and bag. Sometimes it's just one picture of a random dog.
Avatar.
Post your picture, then
because you're doing the wickedness on the internet, but you know you don't
post
have your picture up. Post your picture.
In fact, post your picture in a bonnet, no makeup. I'll do the same. Let's go bar for bar. Because some people be talking mad wicked. I'm like, don't do that. Because these cameras don't even do justice. Trust me.
Word.
Don't do that. Do everything, but don't lie. Please. Aesthetic. When you no profile picture. I don't even know if it's a cockroach type.
Baby, you don't even know your aesthetic at this point.
I'm not going to take advice. So it's not my aesthetic. I'm in Christmas pajamas.
Like, it's the most dumbest thing to say.
Like, And I could tell the person was young. I was just like, okay. Oh.
People are dumb. Like, that's one thing I've clocked.
I'm not taking advice from someone that's I wasn't even advising. I was just saying you to love yourself. Fair enough. Keep hating yourself then. You'll never post a picture of yourself.
All right. Oh, this one rattled me. Right. So, guys, I was out here doing benefit of the doubt queen. We had a Reddit story.
Oh, yeah.
We had a Reddit. I'm going to read out the whole thing Baddie said. So we had a Reddit story. It was about a girl who slept with her sister's husband and got impregnated by her sister's husband, and now she's homeless. That was the crevice of the thing. That's the basis of the story. Someone came and said, I hate to say that this really just made me think homegirl in the red hat, me, has cheated and is projecting that it is just a mistake. Sorry, I didn't know you know my intimate affairs, so my bad. Or she's particularly naive and has never felt betrayal. Sorry, baby, I'm sure you've known me for across the last 10 years. Yes, because obviously that I haven't felt things. No. Either that or she needs to take the subject of personal responsibility and accountability to her next therapy session.
She came for Judith.
She gave all the same excuses my gaslighting and cheating ex gave, and she doesn't even have skin in the game. Baby, what do you know about me?
Maybe you look like her ex.
I don't know why I remind of her ex so bad.
Maybe you look like young Jerome. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Maybe you look like young Jerome. Maybe
she saw me with Kane Rose.
All that's missing is the Kane Rose going back.
She saw me.
She said, Jerome, is that you?
Like that could have been Jerome's sister. Girl, what do you know about me?
But that's the thing. People assume that they know us, even just based off clips that they see on social media. They're not even watching the full episode to get the full context. And I know we do that to ourselves because I do actually just post them.
We know what we clip up.
Promo. But it's like the things people say based on clips. I'm like, you don't know us from nowhere. And I'm not going to lie to you. There has been an incident where I've slid in someone's DM and I don't think they actually expect us to respond because the moment I slid in the DM, that story disappeared.
I swear.
Mm-hmm. That'll lead me to my one. But, so there was we all know about the cognac incident where I discovered that I wasn't saying cognac properly. And I make a joke. I was like, oh my God, it's because of my mum and my husband. Bear in mind, those people found it funny. Anyway, someone shared it to her. Some woman who's actually like auntie at this point, shared it to her story and said, why is she bringing that jizz into it? She just say that her parents are uneducated, stupid girl. I slid into her DMs and said, what did you say? I said, what made you think you could speak about my family and the same thing? That story disappeared.
Because we're not bots, by the way.
We're not bots. I'm human. And I'm not famous enough to not buck you up on street and slap you. Don't ever speak about my parents. Speak about me because I put myself out there. So I know what comes with the territory. But don't ever come for my family. My mom has 2 degrees. My dad has a degree in economics. Don't play with us, okay? Do not play with us. Not because of one word, okay? We know that, especially if you're like, you have immigrant parents, they'll say things in certain ways who may not always be the correct way. English is not their first language. And that gets passed on to their children because obviously I grew up with my parents. So obviously I'll pick up their habits in terms of like how they pronounce stuff, etc. That doesn't warrant you talking about my family. Don't waffle about me. Come for me. But if you speak about my loved ones, it's a whole different person. No, I slide into DM. So you lot that, if there's anyone that's watching and thinking, one day I'm going to say something, don't, because you'll see me in your DMs. You will see me in your DMs.
We do respond every now and then.
We do respond.
Just be like, sorry, what was that?
I'm not too big for it, you know.
My last one was same dilemma. Someone said to me, the podcast in textured hat, obviously me, made me recognize that women can't relate to another woman just because they are female.
That's not a bad one, to be fair.
She also followed up with, there's nothing for me to watch on this channel.
Yeah. Again, you know what? Anything from that dilemma, as shit as it is, I feel like a lot of people are just projecting.
Triggered.
Yeah, were triggered. I don't even think.
But what it's such and possibly correct. I'm not saying you're wrong, but that dilemma is not a usual dilemma.
Yeah, but a lot of people have been cheated on. A lot of women have been cheated on
with their siblings.
No, I think it was the whole thing of like, obviously you're playing devil's advocate, innit?
Yeah,
and that's and
I always
with
do
this
naturally
show. You have to, because otherwise everything will be boring. We'll just all agree on the same thing, and then so obviously we're trying to see it from different perspectives. But for people who don't get the format of the show or get the dynamic, they're just coming and be like, why is she defending this babe? But it's like,
do you know what? And that's true because it's a dilemma show.
Yeah.
Dilemma, episode. It's kind of like, just answer it.
Yeah.
Rather than, okay, let's think about different ways.
People forget that we actually have to find things to talk about in order to make it half an hour.
And also, I'm not gonna pander. I just have a different personality, and we know me. You lot will know. Steph talks about me being a benefit of the doubt queen a lot of the time. Like I'm always like the one to give excuses for people, whether it be good or bad. That's just something I've always dealt with. So I'm not going to change that now because people that I don't know don't like it.
Yeah,
like,
of course not.
Guys, do you want me to be authentic or not?
Or just don't listen. You have the option.
Do you get?
Randomly, actually, I came across a TikTok of a girl, funny enough, who's aspiring to be a creator. And she was like, oh, we don't need any more podcasts. Please don't start that podcast. If you're thinking of starting that podcast, don't start that podcast. I don't know why it annoyed me so much. So I was just like, you're on here attempting to be a creator. Imagine someone came on here and was like, everyone stop creating. We have enough creators. If you think about creating, don't create. A lot of people need to stop trying to play God. Let people do what they want to do. Okay, just because you're not brave enough to do it, just because you see a lot of people doing it, doesn't mean that they have the right to do it. We all have free will.
And it doesn't mean they won't be excellent at it.
Exactly. Why are you discouraging people to do what they want to do? What if I told you to stop showing me your fucking outfit? The same jean every time. You've seen it.
Stop it.
Then what? But it's none of my business. Do what you want to do. I think a lot of people need to stop this whole thing of like trying to discourage people to do what they want to do. Okay, even if they're bad, etc., let them figure it out themselves.
But also, this is the thing. People don't realize what they want because a lot of the time they'll be like, oh, don't do this. And then they'll be like, there's nothing for me to watch. There's no content for me. All right, guys, because you wanted to get rid of diversity, you discourage everyone. And now look, now it's dry. Because everything's the same.
And also, who are you to tell anyone what to do? Please. You don't need to stop thinking you're God. I don't know who the hell some of you think you are. But shall we move on to Reddit Realness? Because we're running out of time. And we just literally have 2 minutes. Cool. Reddit Realness. I caught my husband watching porn while having sex with me. So the other day, we went to a party. It was an all-day thing, so I was honestly exhausted at the end of the night. Also had a few drinks, so kind of tipsy. So there we were having sex and I was awake when we started. But I remember moaning next to my ear that woke me up. He was on top of me with his cell phone next to my head watching porn. I got him off and was absolutely upset and started asking what is wrong with you. He started apologizing and saying, well, you fell asleep. That doesn't turn me on. Is this normal?
She fell asleep?
Wait, he just started apologizing saying, well, you fell asleep. That doesn't turn me on. Is this normal? Am I diving deep into this? I was completely shocked and embarrassed. Mind you, we have a very active sex life. So he saw that she fell asleep and then started watching porn whilst having sex with her. She fell asleep whilst they were having sex.
Possibly. And then he started watching porn and she woke up.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get the problem.
No, she fell asleep whilst they were having sex.
Yeah, that's possible. If you're exhausted enough, you can fall asleep while having sex.
Yeah, okay. Okay, and then he started watching porn.
Yeah, because he had to finish himself off. No?
I would have thought he would have stopped once he saw that you fell asleep.
Oh, what, he's still in her?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So he's in her watching the porn?
I said that, yeah.
While she's sleeping?
Yeah. Yeah, that is going into the R territory.
Yeah, I was going to say, that is definitely...
yeah, you might have to educate him on that.
That is...
That's definitely going into the R territory.
You can see my face change when I realized...
I'm like, yeah, that's going into the R territory, girl. You may have to educate him. I would not lie and say that a lot of people are ignorant when it comes to what counts as consensual sex.
Yeah, that is...
You may have to educate him and have a very stern talk with him, but if you're not comfortable, decide what you want to do.
I thought you meant he rolled over. And I was like, okay.
No. He was in her.
That's mad.
He was in her, yeah.
Girl, yeah, that is...
Yeah. Girl, I would have a very stern talk with him and educate him on consensual sex. But if you feel like he's done that on purpose and he is very aware of what he did, then you need to think about whether this is the right man for you. Because that is quite concerning.
And let him know you're uncomfortable straight away.
Straight away.
Straight away. Like, that is not... You don't do that.
Yeah, I wish we had more time for that one, but we must move on. But girl, yes, please have a stern talk with him. Educate him on consensual sex. And make sure you are also well informed on what consensual sex means as well, so you know what is acceptable and what isn't.
And think about if you feel safe with him as well. Like sexually safe.
Definitely speak to him about that.
That is mad.
Cool, shall we do adult fans of the week real quick?
Yep.
Right, this week my one is the M&S Mimosa. They have this mimosa with like strawberry, mango, and pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, child. Beautiful. Beautiful. Put that in the fridge to chill a bit on a hot summer's day. Oh, yeah, it will get you right. Honestly, very nice. Highly recommend.
Mine is I'm having a bit of a like sushi moment again. And so I've just needed something light and tasty, and Health and Happiness by Itsu. Wondrous. It's like got like the salmon sushi, it's got the crab stick mushi with sushi. It's got a variety. It's just really, really nice. And we're coming in spring, so it's like that's the type of food you want right now. Do you get what I mean? You want it to be a bit lighter and not too light. It's not a salad, but it just, it's light and healthy.
Fabulous. And that brings us to the end of the episode, guys. We made it to 1 year. We are 1 year old. 1 year old? 1 years old?
1 years old.
Thank you so much for tuning in over the past year, supporting and listening, etc. It hasn't been an easy journey, a lot of meltdowns, etc. But we're here and we plan to continue. We're not going nowhere.
We're not
Small
going
but
nowhere.
mighty. We will continue to grow. Guys, as it's the end of the episode, you know I'm about to beg. If you did enjoy this episode and you want to give us a first birthday treat, we have a Buy Me a Coffee account. The link is in the description box. Please, if you want to donate anything, if you want to get us a blank streak to get us through the week, feel free to donate as little as you want or as much as you want. Wink. If you enjoyed this episode and you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts on the podcast. What were your favorite moments from the past year, etc. Let us know. If you are watching or listening on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts and you enjoyed this episode, give us a 5-star rating. It helps us get discovered on the platform. I mean, more people can join the gang. You can find us on We Just Got Here Pod on Instagram, We Just Got Here Podcast on TikTok, and WJGH Podcast on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Steph Chigbu. Tia, where can they find you?
You can find me at Tia Honey Roberts on Instagram, at MSTIA Roberts on all other socials. Yeah.
And it's a wrap, guys. See you next week.
See you later.
Bye.
We love you. Bye.